Alright, what you see here is a Casablanca Delta 2 ceiling fan in snow white finish. This fan is basically ready for installation in my bedroom. The way you see it right now is how I'm going to be installing it. At some point, I'm not sure when. But basically whenever I'm really done with the low profile, I'll put this up. However, there's still a few final steps I need to take with it, one of which being is swapping out these candelabra sockets on the spotlight kit and putting standard ones. Another thing is, well, originally I was just going to repaint these blade arms. As you can tell, they are a bit off from the actual finish. But, yeah, I was just going to repaint it, but the card doesn't tell me it's actually just it's not that the yellow, it's just the wrong finish. And, I think it's classic white or off, or antique white. One or the other, but I don't want to repaint them if that's actually the finish it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to be giving these ones back to Brandon, so he'll just give me the right white ones. He just grabbed what he thought was Snow White but just didn't compare them at the time before he brought them over to me. Which is not a big deal. I mean, I'm able to test them with these, and they are really not that noticeable from far away, but up close you can kind of see it. Well, they are kind of noticeable, but on the video you don't really see it, so it works out. But you kind of have to really look at it to see, or you kind of have to take a good look at it, not a really close look at it, but if you take a decent look at it, you can kind of tell it's a bit off, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, but the other thing is I want to put a remote on this fan. However, I'm not going to put the remote on it while I'm installing it, because that would be a huge pain. It would take me a while, because I actually had to... The remote doesn't go above since it is on a LCA. So what I'm going to be doing is putting it in the motor housing. However, I'm going to open up the motor housing to do, and I'd rather just do that, put it in, attach the water warming and such while it's not installed, and then, or while it's not on the ceiling, and then once I have all that set up, I'll install it later on. So I'm probably going to be buying another remote from Fanimation. As the one, I want to kind of keep that one. I want to keep using that one while I don't want to detach it, take that one off, and then put it on this, and then have the low profile for the remote at nighttime. Cause I do use remote every night to control the speeds. Yeah. Basically, I just don't want to remove that one. I'd rather get it. And also, I'd rather get one that has a good receiver for this one, because the receiver on that one's a little bit messed up. So, yeah. But yeah, it works well. The fan is from 1988. Zoom in on the tag. The fan is from January of 1988. January 14th to be exact. And it is the 371st fan made that day. So, as of this year, the fan is 30 years old. And yeah. I would have put this up years ago, back when I first got it. Originally, I was going to put it up with the 4-way configuration with the maple blades and a screwless globe. However, I kind of grew out of that look for a bedroom. I really wanted to stick with a spotlight case. That's what I like. And also, I figured, and when I got a step spotlight for this, I really didn't like how it looked with just 4 blades, so I figured I had to wait until I get a 5th blade arm for it. Which took a while, but at the same time, I wasn't really looking to put it up that soon. I really want to enjoy the low profile, and didn't want to get bored of it, swap it out. Which could happen sooner or later. But if I do put up something else, it's going to be this. Well, whenever I do swap it out, it will be this one. It's going to happen sooner or later. Just not sure when. But yeah, works well. And yeah, the spotlight kit, it's a 3-way one, which I really like. And I prefer to actually a lot of collectors probably want to be pleased about having it like this on it, instead of the actual K4B one. I actually prefer to have, this is just me personally, but for this bedroom, I actually rather have it like this. Only because as a kid, I'd see a lot of fans that looked very similar to Dota 2, with an added on spotlight kit like this, not one that's integrated into the switch housing. So it's more childhood looking having it this way. So, yeah, that's more. I'd rather just have it the way I like instead of trying to have it a way to please other collectors. Honestly, it's very. I really don't care too much how or to think about it. It's my bedroom. I'd rather have the fan up the way I want it. So yeah. Like some might say, oh, put it up a 4 blades. The reason why I'm not doing a 4 blades also is because I don't want to have a 5th blade laying around because I'm like one of them got wood scratched up. So it's just to keep the blades in good shape. But also I kind of like how I actually like how these look with 5 blades. The only time I do have it with 4 blades if it's without a light kit, Schoolhouse Gold or Forum light kit. I'll go ahead and show up the light. The white kit's pull chain is chrome. The fan's pull chain should be brass, but it's like very dark. It's not even brass looking. It looks almost like it's black. So what I'm going to do is probably spray paint that a little bit like a silvery coloration. Chrome, as close as I can get it to chrome as possible. I know it's not going to be exact, obviously. And then just put the chrome-ish looking Casablanca pull chains, like the chrome one had like the gold logo-ish thing in the center, like the ones they would use for newer ones. Cause I really do like how those pull chains look on this, more than the older looking ones. Yeah. But I really need to swap out those candelabra sockets because one of these light bulbs have a funny smell when you turn them on. Well, it's like a smell of heat, something like really hot. So I really don't like that at all. One of the reasons why I don't like incandescents is some of them do that. And these are one of them. Or these are a good example of that. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut off the light above me. So you can see how well it lights up the room. I know this didn't do that well of a job when I tested this white kit on the, gazebo. But when I swap with the sockets, I'll put the little LEDs that are above me. And, yeah. But yeah, they also just heat up so much, too. Here as well. But yeah, also the center portion, like the design that they have on the center of these type of spotlight kits, like where the chain is, that's a very childhood look for me, so I really do like that a lot as well. But at the same time, the spotlight kit, it is a Casablanca one. A lot of people might prefer the the K4B, but this one was brand new when Brandon got it, and it's in such good condition. I'd rather stick with this one instead of putting a K4B, which is, as we all know, the arms on those are so cheap, made. So I'd rather stick with a spotlight kit that I know it's not gonna like have issues and such, or risk it getting broken. I'd rather just put it. I mean, it's a spotlight. I really don't care if it's like a certain one. I mean, I'd rather have like one that looks more generic looking like this. In a lot of showrooms, I know that they would put these exact type of spotlight kits on them, so it's not like, so it's a Casablanca one, so it's not like I'm putting like an off-brand one. I don't know what that sound is. It's like, I know it's from like either gas or heat or something like that. Alright, I'm going to show up the light. The reason why we want to use it with the maple blade is because the maple blade, as you can tell, matches pretty well with the floor. And also, it actually matches very well with the bed frame, too. It was a good air as well. Well, For a low speed, smooth good air. Alright, now for medium. Had to keep reminding myself I just need to pull it once, and not 3 times to move it up to the next speed. I know one of the blade arms is a little bit out of clock, but I'm not really going to do anything with it because I am giving these back to Brandon to get the right ones that I need for it. Should probably maybe next week sometime, who knows. But if I do install this, it'll possibly be around May time, maybe June, I'm not sure. Basically around the time that I need the ACs when I'm going to be putting this up. Maybe a little bit before that. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. It's not gonna be next week, obviously. Definitely, because I do want to. If I put it up, I need to have the remote receiver in there. I'm not gonna have that in time, and such. But and it won't be in April because it's like April and beginning of May. It's like finals is very getting closer to finals, so I don't want to do it around then. If I do, it's put it up around then. It's because I had some free time. But yeah. It's really good air on medium, honestly. Very good air. So I think it's actually the first time I've tested a 5-wave 50-inch Casablanca in like winter time. Alright, I'm going to show up the light. But yeah, I know some of you guys aren't going to be happy that I'm doing just a generic spotlight kit, not the K4B, but at the same time, those spotlight kits are not that easy to. They are pretty hard to find. So I'm not. So I mean, if you really want me to have one, send me one if it's bothers you that badly. Because honestly, I'd rather just not wait that much so long just to find the exact light that I want on it. Yeah, I mean, spotlights. I really prefer this spotlight, but then again, I just need the spotlight that does the job. I don't need like a specific one. If I was to choose anything, I'd rather have like one that goes on like this. Cause I do prefer to change in the center, like that. So yeah, here's high, and of course it does crank out a ton of air on high speed, as it does have a K55 motor. So yeah, I would have put up the Panama 2, but when I need an LCA for that and 2, and the other thing is brushed nickel, and I really do love how that works. However, I really don't have anything in this room that would for it to like go nice with. I have a lot of white. I have white doors in the room. I have like white window frames and the white ceiling. So I feel like this would be just a better match. So it's like wall, like the white trim on the bottoms of the wall. Kitchen, it would look nice. So whatever you make, I can make it look nice there. Where in here, just a white film would just go better in here, honestly. And also, I've always liked having a white fan for a bedroom, honestly. But yeah, it's moving a great amount of air. So it'll be a bit too much for this time of the year. Hence the other reason why I'm waiting for it to get a little bit warmer, so then I'll install it. I mean, basically, I just don't want to put this up like when it's so cold out, and then I'll like be too cold using it. Because right now, I really do need a fan that like I can use on high speed. And the Liquify, it's pretty good on high speed for winter time. And I'm just not used to the moving on this fan on high speed, so I don't want to put it up now when it's cold out. Still, I'd rather wait till it gets warmer out, so I can like get used to it, and then I can get used to it, and then like when it gets cooler out, I'll be like used to the high speed by then. Probably just be using it more immediately, but at the same time, I really just don't have too much time to be installing fans at this point. We shut off the light and the fan. I'm not gonna be showing it on reverse only because on high speed I know it's gonna like turn around by itself completely. So when I install it, I'll show it on the high speed. I know like it'll move on itself. I have like the cable wrapped around it, so it just underneath it, so it won't move around too much. We'll have like a little bit of a cork if I like to put it on reverse. Yeah, here's the spin down. But it also just, with this light, it really looks a lot like a fan you see like at a showroom too. I'd see these on spot like these on showroom films quite often as a kid too. So it's just a lot more childhood that way as well. I never really seen K4B fan spot like kids. I've always seen them like on like this, or I've never really seen it integrated once. So it's just not really a childhood to like it for me. That's just the main thing. And I also just like, I like how they look better with this K4B. Honestly, I really do. But I just, for childhood reasons, I really want like fans that look like a child. In this house, like this apartment, since I only have like, a few spots I can install fans, I really want to have like fans that look as much of a childhood fan as possible. So in this case, having this like it would make it look a lot more like a childhood fan. In fact, if I put this one up, this will actually be the only fan from the 80s that's installed. So I have like a fan from each era. 80s fan in my bedroom, 90s fan in the kitchen, bathroom, and living room, and a 2010-ish fan from in the basement. Alright, it's come to a complete stop, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.